Problem number 17. Let's assume that the limit is as x goes to 6, f of x is equal to 4. Let's find these three limits here. Okay, so this is just using simple limit laws. So for part A, we have the limit as x goes to 6 of f of x squared. And so we have a limit law that says that if you square the thing you're taking the limit of, you just end up, and still the limit as x goes to the same place here, you just square your final limit. Everything there works the way you want it to. For part B here, the limit as x goes to 6, we have a limit law about quotients, 1 over f of x here. And so assuming that the limit up here is not 0, our answer just ends up as 1 over the original limit. And then part C here, the limit as x goes to 6 of x times f of x. So assuming that these two limits over here both are defined, and they are, we can rewrite the limit of our product here as the product of these two limits, assuming that we get, finite numbers for both of these. And so this one, we know that this is 4. From up here, limit as x goes to 6 of x is just 6. So we have 6 times 4 is 24. So this is just understanding, being able to apply all the different limit laws. For problem number 18 here, let's evaluate this limit. So limit as x goes to 0 of 1 over x minus 1 over x squared plus x. So realize that if we plug in 0 into 1 over x, well, that's going to be undefined. 1 over 0 is we can't do that, and ditto for this term. So we don't want to throw up our hands and say we give up. We want to look to how to do algebraic manipulation. How do we do that? Oftentimes it's involving factoring or multiplying, dividing by some square root. Here, the trick is we want to put everything over a common denominator. We don't like having the limit of something minus something else. Let's combine this together as a single fraction. So the thing to realize here is that x squared times x is going to be x times x plus 1. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to multiply and divide this first term here by x plus 1 over x plus 1, multiplied by x plus 1 over x plus 1. So we can put it over this common denominator. And so we end up with 1 times x plus 1, which is x plus 1 minus 1 over x times x plus 1. What happens? Those cancel, and we just have the limit as x goes to 0 of x over x times x plus 1. And so cancel, limit as x goes to 0 of 1 over x plus 1. And now this is a place where we can substitute in x is equal to 0 into here, and we just end up with 1 over 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 over 0 sort of form minus 1 over 0, infinity minus infinity, if you will. We need to get rid of this, so we do algebra, don't quit, don't just say they cancel out. Multiply and divide by x plus 1 over x plus 1 to make this work.